You ready to go? Let's go. All right, so today I'm gonna do a special training, and this is because I just realized that a lot of people don't understand the simple world of digital audiences. And I want to explain to you what that is, because I was doing a seminar yesterday, and I was talking about digital audiences. They are so lost and confused. I actually found myself at a seminar yesterday explaining to people, how does Facebook make money? Wow, that tells you a lot. This is such a new world that most of the world out there doesn't even understand. Now let me give you a fun fact. Do you know that there's about 600 million registered companies in planet Earth? That's a lot, right? Only 5% of them have invested in social media advertising. That tells you that we're just getting started. It's the beginning of a wave that looks like it's already crowded, but it's just basically beginning. So how does the world of marketing and social media work? This is actually the bread and butter. And this is a make-break point. A successful marketer is determined by this point right here. Do you know how to build digital audiences, or do you not know how to build digital audiences? And the only thing you know how to do is direct sell. Sell to people and make offers. If that's the only thing you know how to do, then chances are you're going to be one of the 95% of the people in the world that are failing when it comes to social media advertising. If you know how to do this, welcome to the 5% club. The ones that can win in the social media game. The one that says that social media has helped them expand their business. I have been learning about this subject for many, many years, so let's just go one by one very quickly. Video watchers, all right? What does that mean? Well, as you guys know, these platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, all these platforms are very heavy on video, particularly Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn now. If you put video content out there, guess what? These people belong to a special list of video watchers if they consume your videos. How have I been able to successfully build a powerful brand for a powerful individual like Dr. Berg? How I have done the process for my dad, Frank Suarez, and now generating millions of views across social channels and across anything that we do out there in the internet world. Over 2 million subscribers on YouTube for my dad, almost 4 for Dr. Eric Berg. How do we actually monetize this so much? Well, you have a personality like myself, like Dr. Berg, like Frank, which is my dad, and you put him in front of a camera like I'm doing right now, like you guys are doing here with me, you're watching me, and guess what? I know how much of this video you are consuming. I know if you are stopping to watch this video, or if you only glanced at it for 3 seconds, got bored, and kept on going. Obviously, if you're here right now, you're still watching, it's because it caught your attention somehow. So that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in providing value to you so you can keep on watching my videos. Because if you continue watching my videos, I have more data. And I'm going to put you on a special audience. And that's called the video watchers audience. And what we do here is that we start building something that I like to call a bucket. And this is a bucket of video watchers. And then all these people here, like you, that are watching my videos, you start being added to this bucket. And not every bucket is the same. We have a bucket of people that consume the videos to 75%. We now have another bucket of people that consume the videos, only 25% of them. We now have another bucket over here that people that consume the videos at 50%, and so on and so on. And then we have a bucket of people that is less valuable than all the other buckets, and still has some value, right? Because you actually paid attention. But you're not one of those because you're still watching this video. And this bucket are people that consume the video for 3 seconds. And that's it. Those are video watchers. Well, guess what? Facebook, who's interested in having you spread your message so you can make more money and at the same time help them make more money by selling you advertising, they're going to give you this data. As you put your video content out there, you get people to see you, and they give you the data that these people are watching your content. And that is the gold mine. That is what I've done for all the brands that I built. That is how I actually get the most attention. I do great content, I capture attention, and then I retarget the video watchers. How are you doing that? You need to learn some more. You need to go to the Facebook Business Manager. You got to Google that and try to understand it. You got to do my course, my training, my programs, or somebody else's. I don't care what you do. But you got to learn how to build this world so you can sell to people that have seen your content, okay? So again, that's my favorite one, and that's why I put it at the top. That's one. Another digital audience. Engage fans. If you have a following on your Facebook page, on your Instagram profile, if you have people that are consuming your content, these people are golden because you're using the platform to share your message and putting it out there in social media, and now you have the ability to build a bucket of engaged fans, and guess what? You can also retarget them, and that's an engaged fan. People that share your content, people that comment, that like it, people that engage in some shape or form with your content that you're putting out there every day, hopefully, as much as possible, on Facebook, on the stories, on the news feed, all over the place. As people consume your content, you can go ahead and include them on its own bucket of people. Then now you can also retarget. Digital audiences. So now what else we got? People that message the page. I'm very obsessed about that. If you have, for example, a ManyChat page, a channel, a platform that you can generate subscribers for Messenger, or if you don't have it at all and you have people sending you messages on Messenger, guess what? You can also build an audience like this one of people that are messaging your page. And that way you can start selling them stuff. Hey, thank you very much for messaging my page. I want to offer you the next level of commitment. Here's a discount for a flash sale that I got going on. Here's a discount to get a free consultation in my office, or here's a free consultation, or here's something that you can give them of value so you can bring them into your customer journey. Okay, Instagram profile engage, very similar to engage fans, right? Instagram profile engage. So if people are engaged with your Instagram profile, it's going to be connected. You have that data. Now, if you have a personal profile on Instagram, then you won't have that data. It's very simple. You go to the settings on Instagram and you change to a business profile. And by doing that, you're now going to be able to accumulate this digital audience of Instagram engaged people, right? And now when you post things on Instagram, when you do stories, when you do eventually Instagram TV, which is a hot platform, you will also be able to capture audiences in there and retarget them. Instagram engaged profile people, you can also build into your digital audiences so you can retarget. Group members, very big subject. A lot of you guys might have groups, you have engaged groups. Well, you cannot target them directly, but there's workarounds. Not yet. By the time that you're watching this video, who knows, maybe you can. At this point, you cannot target directly your group members. But guess what you can do? You can post a video on your Facebook page. You can share that video on the Facebook group. And now you're building an audience of people that are consuming your content on the group, and you can retarget them. You can do that. Other things you can do, we're not going to get into that right now, but group members, you can actually have groups as a placement, but you cannot directly target group members. So if you want to target people on a certain group, you can't, but you can target people that are consuming content on the group. Are you following? I know it's a lot of, the language is pretty deep, right? Interest-based, this is what Facebook likes to call core data. They have been accumulating data about you for ages. What you like, what you don't like, what you tend to engage more, what you don't engage with, the things that you actually are, websites that you're visiting, they have all this data. Are you married? Are you single? Do you have kids? Do you have a love for cars, for animals? Are you a Trump advocate or a hater? They have data about you. And because they have that data, you can use that data. And this is only getting stronger, especially with Facebook's data scandals. They are getting rid of other things that you could use for targeting, and they're going very deep into the interest-based data. Lookalikes. So check this out. One of my favorite audiences is lookalikes. If you don't know what lookalikes are, the ability to upload a customer list, for example, or select a video watcher bucket, or the ability to select people that have messaged your page, and you can actually grab those lists and create a lookalike of them. Facebook says, give me your list, and I'm gonna give you back a list of millions of people that have 6 common traits. 6 of them. They look at those people and they select the biggest group of them, 1 million, 2 million, up to 10 million sometimes, depending on the size of your country, where you live in or where you want to target. And then they use this data to give you that audience that they call lookalike audience. All right? Instead of you having to think about who's going to be my next potential audience, you let Facebook do its work for you. All right? So that is the lookalike audience. Website visitors. Anybody need an explanation about what that is? You have something called the pixel code. If you don't know what to do with a pixel code or where to put it, come on, use Mr. Google. Google how to put a pixel on my Shopify, how to put a pixel on my WordPress, on my Magento, on my WooCommerce, on my blog, or wherever it is. Put a pixel, drive traffic there, and now you can target website visitors on social media and give them offers. Not only that, this whole thing is divided into many, many things. There's top 25% website visitors, all right? People that spend the most amount of time. People that purchase, right? Purchasers. You also have people that added to cart but didn't purchase, right? So I could go on and I can do a whole seminar on that. But just to give you an idea, this is a very big subject and it's a very, very important one because it's all about warm audiences. And also you can do lookalikes of those warm audiences. Gold right there. I mean, do you realize the power of all this? Sometimes people don't get it. Don't get why we're able to build empires on social media today. It's as simple as this. You can also have a customer list. How about if you already have a growing list of people that are buying stuff from you? Wouldn't it be cool if you can just grab the list of your most consistent buyers, the ones that are giving you their bread and butter, consistently giving you their love, and being consumers of your products and services throughout years? Could you possibly grab that list and give it to Facebook and tell to Facebook, hey, can you find me customers just like this? Yes, you can. And you can build a lookalike. But not only that, you can continue communicating with your top customers and let them know that you care about them on social media platforms by uploading your customer list. Emails, phone numbers. The more data you give them, emails and phone numbers, you can have a match rate up to 80% on social media. You have 1,000 emails and phone numbers, you can get 800 people of those on social media and send them messages directly to them. You might be asking yourself if you're new, but how? Is there a hole on the Facebook app where I can plug in an Excel file? No, that's not the way you do it. You have to understand the Facebook Business Manager. There's a tab that you can go which is called Audiences. In there you can upload your list, and then when you're creating your campaign, you're going to be able to select your customer list, plug it in there, and now you have an audience that you can target, which is your customer list. Keep them active. Let me give you a hot tip right here. If you're a chiropractor, for example, and it's important for you to keep your customers active, your patients active, and you know you have a churn rate, and these people are not coming back to your office, maybe sometimes after a year or two or 30, 60, 90 days, they don't come back, well, you can bring them back with offers and just keep on activating your customer list. Just so you know, on the world out there, 80% of revenue for most businesses is recurring. People that are continuously buying things from you. 20% tends to be new income. So a customer list on social media allows you to take advantage of that 80% rule when it comes to the revenue of an organization. Offline activity, all right? Well, if you have a brick and mortar store, you can upload your list into Facebook and have data about what these people are on Facebook and if they're engaging with you. So we're not gonna get too much into that, but it's a great tool for those people that don't know if their social media efforts are actually paying off. Offline activity allows you to plug in your data from offline, put it into Facebook, and then let Facebook know if your fans are engaging with your content or if Facebook has something to do with your success and the expansion of your business, okay? App activity, if you have an app that you're trying to promote, well, you also have that data. People that install it, how much time they spend on it, they have something called, instead of a pixel, it's called an SDK, which allows you to send people to the app and then build an audience of people that are consuming that content and keep on bringing them back to the app. And at the same time, guess what? You got it. Lookalike audiences from the people that are installing your app and using it. So that's a powerful audience right there. Digital audiences, I'm sure that I'm not covering all of them. I just spent the last 10 minutes before we started this video thinking about, okay, good, what can I teach when it comes to the digital audiences? What are important points that I can cover so you guys understand the power of this and how you can get going? So what are you waiting for? It's time to implement, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and make sure that you keep following my content. I'm going to keep on bringing it to you. There you have it.